Hello, thanks for clicking. Today we are going to be reacting to Tinashe's latest project, Quantum Baby. It has obviously been a huge year for Tinashe and quite an unpredictable one as well. When she released her project last year, BB/Angel, I was not foreseeing that she would have a hit in her sights anywhere soon, only because she's been moving further and further into a more independent, alternative direction. And I love that for her. But earlier this year, lightning struck with Nasty, going viral on TikTok and giving her her first real hit, really for 10 years, I guess, since songs like 2 On and also All My Friends with Snake Hips. Quantum Baby is basically part 2 of the record she dropped last year, and I'm really excited to hear whether she's going in a similar direction or whether she's trying to make it a little bit more palatable for all these new audiences who have come on board with the release of Nasty. I personally hope that it keeps up those weird kind of wonky vibes that BB/Angel gave me, because it's some of her best work to date. I love how it was very kind of low key, but it had this really interesting production and her vocals giving kind of Janet Jackson-esque stuff. I was a big fan of it, and I'm so excited to press play on Quantum Baby. I'm Sam, I'm also known as Pop Sam Cam. You might have seen me on TikTok, or you might be used to seeing me here now. I've been doing a few of these reaction videos, and if you like what you're seeing, I would love if you come and join me. Hit subscribe right now before we press play on this album. And if you want to discuss the album more at length, I have a Discord. I'll drop that below as well. I would love to see you there. But for now, it's all about Tinashe. Let's dive in. Track 1, No Simulation.
We're all looking for something. Where we go? When? What do we do? These days I wanna feel it. No simulation. It's gotta
The
be
vocals.
I'm looking for. We're all looking for something. Where we go? When? What do we?
And the harmonies. She doesn't get enough respect for what she does harmonies-wise. So nice.
These days I wanna feel it. No simulation. It's gotta be true. I'm looking for truth. Truth. Oh, love is true.
Definitely similar vibes to BB/Angel.
Oh, brought me back down to the ground. We're all looking for something. Where we go? When? What do we do?
I need to pull up the lyrics for this.
These days I wanna feel it. No simulation. It's gotta be true.
Definitely feels like an intro.
Lessons I've learned and all of the knowledge and experience that I've accumulated has led me to the question of what's next. And I think the answer is just to go deeper.
I really like that as an intro, giving just nice harmonies. There's not much more else to say about it. What it seems to be saying is that she really wants to tap into something deep with this project and give us a little bit more. And honestly, I'm excited to hear it. Give it to us. This is track number 2, Getting No Sleep. We've obviously heard this one. It was the second single after Nasty. And actually what I loved about this song is after Nasty, she could have done such a commercial drop. She could have teamed up with David Guetta or something and given us a banger. But she just kept going further into her own lane with Getting No Sleep, such a weird, wonky track.
Be here 2 nights straight. Let yourself in at the gate. Big ass house got extra space. No bra, stand tall. Flick me up, I'm fitted up. So pretty, no back.
Turn it up.
Not a dog, but it's in me. Take a shot like I'm Lindsay. We ain't getting no sleep, no, no. 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 I've been working all week, yeah. I've been doing OT, yeah.
I absolutely love the use of repetition there, because it just keeps doing it, and it's almost messing with your mind as the beat spirals and takes you deeper into this world ball.
Don't be calling in sick, yeah.
Such a low-key track, it does everything to stay away from being a mainstream pop track.
Oh, week long, keep pressure high. How does it? We ain't getting no sleep, no, no. 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 I've been working all week, yeah, yeah. I've been doing all
And that switch up to working all week, yeah, so good.
We ain't getting no sleep, no, no. We're just living instead. We can sleep when we're dead. La la, la la, la la, la la, la la, la la. Feels Friday like different nights in life. Take you.
See how this song kind of feels monotonous, but the more and more you listen to it, it opens itself up to you. And that's kind of how I felt about the last record, BB Angel. When I first listened to it, I was like, eh. And then as I got going further and further and further, I just thought that it opened itself up so much. And songs like Needs had these like almost hidden melodies that I was discovering.
We'll be seeing all the time. Flick me up, I'm fitted up. So pretty, no bad side. I've been doing OT, yeah. Early mornings come quick, yeah. Don't be calling in sick, yeah, yeah.
Such a nice beat. Who's on production on that one? No Such Thing. So he was on the last one as well, and definitely like she's making a concerted effort to go into that kind of like alternative electronic world and mix it with R&B, which reminds me of what was happening kind of in the R&B space when she came up with 2 On. There was like such a move with like producers like Ryan Hemsworth and stuff working with Tinashe, and those like the electronic and the R&B were combining, and it was making some of the best work. And it reminds me a lot of what Kalela does as well. And I love that she's kind of bringing it back to that like 10 years later. Getting no sleep, it is what it is. I mean, if you don't like it, you're not going to like it. You're never going to like it, because it is definitely low key, and it kind of is a little bit hypnotizing in that way. And maybe you just interpret that as monotony, and that's fine. Let's go into track number 3, Thirsty.
Don't play, don't hurt me. Gonna make you so thirsty. I know that you want me in the worst way. Got a soft heart, don't hurt me. Baby, don't play, don't curve me. Got a couple shooters with the too late.
Again, such a soft, gentle chorus.
I don't wanna leave you in a hurry. Gonna make you so thirsty, yeah. Gonna make you so thirsty.
Love this beat.
100,000 reasons tonight. But I'll wait so long.
The vocals in the background, that is so like psychedelic.
Everything will end the way it starts. 15 at the valet, about 15 to the valet.
I love when she sings like that. Oh, that sounds so good when she just really extends her voice.
I've seen it all before. You like it, then I know. Don't play, don't hurt me.
And then back into those whispery vocals. So Janet Jackson, and I love that. We need a collab. This is such a cool sounding song. There's no other way to describe it. Just absolutely effortless, this whole thing. She's just so good. She's so good and she has so much restraint. There's so many opportunities for these songs to go to like such a bigger place and she doesn't take it and she just hits you with these like sweet pockets of melody and grabs you. The verses of Thirsty was so good, but also that hook is like so memorable, but not in a really like in your face way as well. This whole thing is just kind of washing over gently and I love that. This is track number 4, Red Flags. So far, there's not one red flag on this album.
Red flags, show me who you are. Yeah, yeah. Oh, bad boy, you took it too far. Can't keep ignoring the signs, and that's the bottom line. Actions tell the truth.
So many different vibes to her voice.
And I believe the lies. Visit me on the low. Picking me up, I'll let you know. Red flags, show me who you are. Yeah,
Love this like instrumental. It's just so watery, if that makes sense.
Keep ignoring the signs, and that's the bottom line. Actions tell the truth every time, and I believe the lies. How did we fall off? Where did we go wrong? But I can't stop thinking about you and you're gone.
Listen to that.
It was a fast no, turned into a slow yes. Now I know, don't wanna miss out on this. You said don't go every time that I try to leave, 'cause you can't stop thinking about me.
Oh, that track really reminds me of this song that she did with Ryan Hemsworth many years ago because it was so simple, but the vocals were just so good. Hold up, I'm gonna need to find it because it was such a good song. One for me. So good. Just like this chorus, like so simple the way that she approaches it, but the vocals are so good. Sorry, that's just a little side note for you. Let's get back into the album. I really liked that one. It feels like it's combining the first half of the record with the second half. Definitely like a little bit interlude-y vibes, but still stands on its own because I think that chorus is so nice. Track number 5, Cross the Line. Oh, I love this.
I get lost for words on the regular. I'm not trying to get hurt. I don't say too much. You always come back to me, back, yeah. So I'm taking my chance. I believe in it. I can't keep my feelings a secret. Gotta let go. I'm letting you know I mean it. I don't wanna miss it if it's right there. I don't wanna run out of
Love the squeak in the background. That's like so Jeremiah again, like 10 years ago R&B.
You could be the love of my life. I'm ready to cross that line. Can't you see the signs? You see me right here. Elevated. I just wanna say we made it. Celebrate it. You could be all I need. Just like the air I breathe. I just wanna make it known. Hope I didn't take too long. I don't wanna miss it if it's right there. I don't wanna run out of time. You could be the love of my life. I'm ready to cross that line.
It's hard to like interrupt these songs and say much because they're so like all-encompassing, particularly on headphones. They're just enveloping me.
See the signs, you see me right here. Standing right in front of your eyes. I could be the love of your life. I'm ready to cross that line.
Oh, I love this. Come on.
All in.
bit of Jersey Club. Back into it. That's maybe my favorite so far. I just really like the way she approached the verses on that one. It's between that and Thirsty. I mean, she's not really putting a foot wrong at this stage. I guess the issue I'm having right now is that it is so like all encompassing, and at the same time, it kind of washes over you, and I'm struggling to like recall the earlier moments, which is why this is going to be another project that you have to listen to again and again and again for it to start sinking in. But there's something I like about the work in doing that. It really makes you discover more about a project instead of just listening to it a couple times and tossing it to the side, which I think streaming kind of encourages. And I really like that she hasn't gone for doing something more immediate because she has had a hit. This is track number 6, When I Get You Alone.
Let me be your baby, right here, right now, I've been waiting for you. Tell me when you're ready, I'ma lay you down, take it nice and slow. Fuck with your habits, but now we're finally falling in love. When I get you alone, got my lace long in a mink coat, body so tight like a zip tie. I've been on the road, I got a couple shows, sipping marinated for when I get home.
Her way of navigating the beat is just perfect every time. Aaliyah is another influence that you can hear a lot of. Something so intimate about the way she's singing all this. Great chorus. Is this the end?
Just can't go from friends to enemies.
Oh.
My line and what I am. You know we gon' fuck eventually. You want me still, don't you pretend. How the hell you gon' let me go? You don't wanna hold me only. Baby, how you gon' let me leave? So easily. Like, oh yeah. It ain't rocket science. I don't even gotta ask if you miss my body. Oh yeah. It ain't rocket science. I ain't even gotta ask if you miss my body.
Love that she switched up the beat. That was my favorite part of many of the songs on Songs for You and also 333. It's cool to hear it back here. Again, just like so simple and effortless, but the beats aren't that simple. She just navigates it with such ease that it feels like there's almost nothing going on in the background, but there's so many different intricacies to all these songs, from the way she's switching up her voice, the melodies, to the kind of trippy beats that are happening as well. Loved the switch up. I'll just keep saying it. Loved it. Let's go into track number 7, No Broke Boys. This one has a co-write with Ricky Reed, or co-produced by Ricky Reed, who's also on Nasty.
X on the line, just as I suspected. No one really gets over me. I'm unaffected. Why would you try to ever put me second? You're just another groupie.
This feels the most poppy for sure.
No, I'm out here single, and I need some real
I mean, melody-wise, this is the most immediate. Like, this is giving straight up, and actually surprising to me, she just didn't follow Nasty
No
up with
broke
this.
boys, no new friends. I'm that pressure, give me my tens. Ain't no lie, ain't no shade. Fuck on me, then you know keep paid. Looks so good, makes no sense.
Love it.
Badass bitch with my badass friends. No broke boys, ain't no shade. Fuck on me, then you know keep paid. Run up the cost, 'cause
So it actually feels like it could have been on her debut album with like all hands on deck.
I know you hate to see what you lost, 'cause no one does it better. You'll only find who wanna be me. Now I'm out here single.
I love
and I
this
need some
lift.
real. Now I got standards. Give a fuck how you feel. No broke boys, no new friends. I'm that pressure, give me my tens. Ain't no lie.
This
ain't no
chorus is
shade.
so
Fuck on me,
catchy.
then you know keep paid. Looks so good, makes no sense. Badass bitch with my badass friends. No broke boys, ain't no shade. Fuck on me, then you know keep paid. No, he paid. No broke boys, ain't no shade. Fuck on me, then you know keep paid.
A hit. There it is. That's kind of what I was waiting for. I was waiting to see if she'd do anything remotely similar to Nasty. And I think it's no mistake that Ricky Reed jumps on that one as a co-producer and delivers kind of the pop hit of the album. Like, that's even more immediate than Nasty, that song, I think. Nasty has such strange verses, but that just like delivers from front to back. And I'm interested to see if that does anything. It's a great, great song. Finally, we end on, you know it, track number 8, Nasty.
I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty, nasty, nasty. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my nasty? I got stamina, they say I'm an athlete. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Need somebody with a good technique.
I love those
Somebody gonna
harmonies in the
match my
background.
nasty. Pillow talking got my throat raspy.
Okay, so this is why it's so surprising that this is a hit, because that whole thing from the refrain to the verse, so monotone, so unlike anything that gets a ride on pop radio. It's not until this chorus that it gets its lift.
I'll keep on coming back. If you do it too good, I'm gonna get attached. 'Cause it feels like heaven when it hurts so bad. Baby, put it on me. I like it just like that, just like that. I've been a nasty girl.
Perfect
nasty.
chorus,
I've
like
been a
10.
nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty, nasty, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty.
Again, that kind of repetition that just pulls you in and muddles your head around.
Been a nasty, nasty, nasty. Big time, pull up, make a scene. Party's lame, no vibe, we can leave. Shotgun, my thighs on a
I love that she delivers the true verse in the second verse as well, like the one where it flows.
Like I'm about to change your life. 'Cause it feels like heaven when it hurts so bad. Baby, put it on me. I like it just like that, just like that. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty. I've been a nasty, nasty, nasty. I've been a nasty girl, nasty.
Like, this refrain is the kind of thing that could actually send you mad if you heard it on repeat, but it just works so well. And then they deliver this light chorus at the end, like land the plane very slowly. There it is, Quantum Baby, the next project from Tinashe. I mean, it's probably, to be honest, what I expected. I was wondering whether maybe she would go a little bit more commercial to capitalize on what Nasty did, but she didn't. She stuck to her guns, and it's very BB Angel-esque. Maybe even weirder, like some of the songs are even more low-key when I think of like Cross That Line or When I Get You Alone. but also so much masterful work. Thirsty is one that I'm really dying to just go back to and listen to that hook because I felt like it was so strong. The one hit on here is No Broke Boys. And I feel like if she does something right with that, that could also take off because it's definitely got legs. It's got that pop sensibility, but it's also got that really like key Tinashe-ness to it. And I love that all this time after she's gone independent, you can really hear her sound. Like, it just feels so uniquely her, and there's very few artists that you can say that about. Like, on it, obviously I'm picking out like the Janet and the Aaliyah in it, but there's still something so different to it. She only takes notes of her influences, then takes it down a completely different path, and I love that. I mean, I just need to listen to this about 10 more times to really let it sink in. First impressions are good though. Really enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the album in the comments, and hit subscribe if you enjoyed watching me. If you're already subscribing, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good day.